Recreation Center here at Mohawk College in Hamilton, Ontario. Tonight we have the 2-2 Mohawk Mountaineers taking on the 1-4 Cambrian Golden Shield. Both teams looking for a big W here tonight. I'm joined alongside on the table Josh Whitaker. And Josh, if Cambrian wants to snap this 3-game losing skid, who are they going to turn to?
Well, Kyle, they're going to turn to Kaylee Bastian. She has 38 kills this year and a 2.11 kills per set average.
And for the Mohawk Mountaineers, they're going to turn to Yvonne Mann and rookie Amanda Kuiper, who have been both controlling like who sets half. She sets one game, the other sets another. So they like having that duo setter combo on the court. So we'll see what Mann and Kuiper can do here as both teams take the court. And it looks like we're ready to start this match. Like we said, Mohawk sits in 7th in the OCAA West Division, and right behind them in 8th is the Cambrian Golden Shield. Both teams super tight, and that division, when you look at it, super tight. Teams are within a few points of each other there. Back to serve for the Mountaineers, Yvonne Mann, to get this match underway. Floats this one over.
Great serve to start the match.
And a kill right there by Balachowski. Wow, that's what they like to call a party ball there.
That was fantastic. Great smash by the captain of the Mohawk Mountaineers right there.
Come on, girls, defense.
Another serve by Mann. This one's passed up by the Lib Catherine Webb. And it's out, and little pushed out too far, as you saw Julian Vallier. Couldn't get a nice hit on that one.
No, that one was definitely not her best there, Kyle.
Another serve by Mann. This one's deep. Nice pass up by Webb. The set by Mufo. Nice dig by Child. The back set to Kuiper. Off the block. And it's out to Vallier. And that one just misses the back line.
Great call by the Mohawk players there not to grab that one.
We're going to call Kuiper on the net there. It looked like not too pleased with that call there, but, you know.
That's okay. We'll bounce back here.
Back to serve. Amanda Kring as Mann sets the quick to Balachowski. Right on the line. Balachowski with already her 2nd kill of this match.
That's fantastic. What a precision smash right there.
Back to serve now for the Mountaineers. Number 4, Jasmine Zanussi. As Mohawk is an early 3-1 advantage in this match. That one's right into the net. And it's one thing about a sport like this is unforced errors. And you never want to give the other team a point. And that happened to Mohawk in their last match.
Couldn't agree more, Kyle.
Rookie Emily Clark, the right side of the Sudbury, floats this one over. Mann with the back set to Kuiper. Off the block. Great effort there by Clark, but Kuiper just so smart on that. She saw the double block go up. She didn't swing as hard as she could. She just hit it right off the top of the block.
Yeah, for sure.
Point.
Perfect placement there, and not trying to just power it through, just trying to make good placement and precision accuracy there.
Here's Balachowski. Nice float serve, and that one dipped right at the perfect time. And she's the captain of this team. You need to look to her to lead this team, and she's doing just that. She has 3 of the first 5 points for these Mountaineers.
The top spin on that ball is definitely helping her with her serves for sure. Dipping really early, giving Mohawk those early points.
And you see right there, Jillian Valier just misses that one. Caught Mohawk off guard as no one went up for the block, and she just knocked that one way out of bounds. Good call there by Catherine Webb, the 3rd-year Lib on this Golden Shield team. Number 2, Jillian Valier serves, and an unlucky break there for the Mountaineers. That one just rolls over the tape, and you know, maybe that's the break this Cambrian team needed.
Yeah, for sure, Kyle. The serve into the net is always a classic volleyball move. almost an auto point every time because it throws the opposition off for sure.
Here's Kuiper again. Powers that one through the block. Webb goes back and saves that one. And it's sent over. What a save by the Golden Shield. But the free balls from Mohawk. Man, out to Child.
Fantastic to keep that in from Cambrian there. Sorry to cut you off there, Kyle, but that was great.
No touch at the net and point for the Golden Shield. And you got to love that. If you're the coach, and the hustle by Webb there. She went to the back wall. Pretty far run and just got it over and worked out for them in the long run.
Yeah, ending up fighting off that point and forcing Mohawk to put the ball out.
And another one by Kuiper. Very accurate with her swings. She always puts it in the good spot, and like we said, she doesn't swing hard. The placement of her ball is perfect.
Yeah, that seems to be a common theme with the Mountaineers hitters here.
There's the quick miscommunication there, so Bastian sends it over, and there's Child. What a hit there by Child. There's Kuiper, backs it to man. Mashnar not too pleased with that one.
Just a little bit of in position there. Timeout Mountaineers.
It's called by the Mountaineers.
Well, we have a timeout here for the Mountaineers. 7-6 in set one, taking it. Cambrian is down a point here. We will see if they can bounce back. Our sideline reporter for today. Let's see what Ryla has to say for us. Ryla?
Thanks, guys. I talked to both of the captains before the game started. Dale Boslow from Cambrian was saying that the girls are all ready to get started and that they're going to start serving hard and make some tough passes. He said they're all very thankful to be able to be playing in the West Division. Matt Schnarr from Mohawk College said that it'll be a very evenly matched game and that he's hoping that Kirsten, their captain, will be leading the girls to a victory. That it should be an overall very good game between all of us, but let's go see what we got. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Rylan. Just going on with what Matt Schnarr said, they need Kirsten to lead. She's the fourth year on this team. She's one of the vets, and so far she's doing her part in this match. Back underway here. Nice pass up by Belichowski. Kuiper sets it out to man. Powers that one through off the block, and it's saved. Miscommunication there by Cambrian, but Child passes it up. Kuiper, the quick. It's blocked, and it doesn't get back over on the Mohawk side. Mohawk leads 8-6.
Beautiful quick set there. Beautiful textbook.
Kinsley Child back to serve for the Mountaineers here. Powerful float there.
Beautiful
Webb
serve.
couldn't handle it. And free ball sent. Child passes it up. Kuiper, the back set to man. Through the block. That's the thing you like about Man and Kuiper. When they go up to swing, it's not all about power, it's placement. And you see it's worked almost every time for them.
Yeah, it's a very common theme here with the Mountaineers being very precise as well. Man has a total of 70 total attacks this year with 39 assists, so it's not just one setting up the other, it's both.
Exactly, that's that duel that they like to use this year, and it seems to be working well for Schnarr and this team. As Child sends it over right in on the line. What a play by Child. Not to just send the free ball over, but to put something on it and the placement of that ball right on the line.
Yeah, textbook volleyball play, clipping the line there. Brilliant play by the Mountaineers there.
So they lead 10-6 early on in this first set. Child back to serve. Put some power into that one. Nice pass up there. The back set. And it's saved, and the ball drops. And
beautiful block by the Mountaineers there. That's what you want to see. Matt Schnarr would for sure be happy about that one, and he looks to be high-fiving his team with excitement.
And that's what you get when you get an experienced coach like Matt Schnarr. His team was still in the lead when he called that timeout. He just didn't like how everything was rolling, and when he called that timeout, they were up 7-6. Now look at the score. It's 11-6 for the Mountaineers, so a well-timed called timeout, and that's why you gotta love a vet coach like Matt Schnarr, who knows what he's doing out there.
Yeah, perfect timeout call, and just to rally the group and get them together, give them a few extra points just to lead here, and gets a lot of energy going in here with 11-6, or beating them 11-6 so far.
And if you look at the standings in the OCAA West Division, the St. Clair Saints are on top with a 5-1 record. Niagara is 5-0 this year. Sheridan 4-2, and Humber has won the OCAA championship 9 years in a row. They start the year 4-0. And then all with 4 points, you have Redeemer, Fanshawe, Mohawk, and Cambrian has 2. So a tight, very tight race in this division early on, and Mohawk plays Boreal tomorrow, so 2 wins, and they're right up to the top of this division. Back underway, Kinsley Child with the serve, passed up by Conroy, and it's out off the block. Nice pass up. Kuiper tries to save it, and they're going to call Kuiper for on the net there.
A little bit of miscommunication from the Mountaineers there. Let's see if they can bounce back here.
No,
11-7 Mohawk leads. Served over. And Balachowski cannot handle that serve of Bastian.
attack.
And
Don't wait for it.
she's the 5th year out of Val Karen, the middle blocker. She stands at 5'9", and she's one of the players that Cambrian needs to turn to. Her 5th and final year in the OCAA, and she's just a workhorse out here for this Golden Shield team.
Yeah, like we covered prior to the game, as Mohawk just gets a point there that just sneaked in. Kaylee Bastian has 4 assists this year, 6 aces, 7 digs, and 8 blocks.
Passed over. Webb passes it up. The set. And it's saved. Huge block by Kirsten there at the net. Valier over to Kring. Preserva can't handle it in the back row. Tough one there as it hit her up in the arm, and you see Asaf take on the court. That's why I have a lib like Asaf. Asaf was on OCAA All-Rookie team last year. She was awesome. She had that scary concussion injury, but nice to see her back and healthier than ever.
Yeah, always good to see a player back after an injury like that.
What a save there by these Mountaineers. Here's a set by Mufo. Passed up by Kuiper, and they're going to call Kirsten on the net there. Mohawk only has a 2-point advantage here. This is back and forth. First set continues. Passed up by Asaf. Kuiper with the quick to Balachowski. It's blocked. Asaf gets it up. Kuiper sends this one out to Zanussi. Rolls it over the block. Good
Nice
defense
tip
there. Nice pass up by Zanussi. Kuiper to man. And huge block there, as that one was too easy for Valier at the net. Passed up. Mufo out and off the tape. Another point for these Mountaineers. Von Mann back to serve for the Mountaineers. Serves this one deep. Webb gets it up. Conroy. And it's sent over by Mufo. Asaf. Man, quick to Balachowski. She puts all she had into that one and gets the kill for these Mountaineers. She's up to 3 kills in this first set. Man serving again. Serves this one over. Not handled well, but there's Conroy, saves it to Valier. Child with the nice pass up. Man, backs it to Kuiper. Rolls it over the block and too wide there. Not great awareness on that play. Her body was turned too far towards that sideline, and that's just what happened.
Couldn't agree more, Kyle. See if they can bounce back from that point.
Kring serves this one over. Man saves it. What a save by Man. Free ball sent over by Kuiper. Webb. Oh, that one was tight. Nice cut there by Conroy to save it. Man, out to Zanussi. And just a tough play there by Cambrian. What a play by Conroy. Is that bump set by Catherine Webb was just sent a little too far back, and she cut that one perfectly.
As well, great hustle there from Man. that's what you like to see as a coach. You love to see your players hustle like that, nice and hard, good effort.
Free ball sent over. Asaf. Man with the back set to Belichowski. A huge block there by Jillian Valier. Third-year middle blocker. And
yeah, great placement on the Cambrian blockers there. They doubled up. Hard to get through those blocks if there's two of them there like that.
Good play there, too. Nice set by Man. Belichowski swung hard, but the harder you swing sometimes, the faster the block goes down. Mohawk sends the free ball over. Mufo, the shoot, and what a hit there by Bastian.
Yeah, great hit there. Love to see that.
Served over, passed it by Asaf. Man sends it out to Child, rolls it over, passed it by Conroy. Mufo with the back set to Valier, over the block. Here's Man to Balichowski, off the block there. Not the greatest sets from Man, a little miscommunication, but that's just what got the Mountaineers the point. So they lead 16-13 in this first set. Mufo with the back set to Valier, tips it over. Zanussi, Man, out to Child. Webb with the nice pass up there. Mufo, and the tip by Bastian. Kuiper sends it out to Child, who crushes that one there. And that one took a deflection off of Valier's arms and Bastian. A nice, that's exactly what you want from a double block. Both people touched it. And Cambrian staying in this one. Only down by 2 as Mohawk leads 16-14. That one's deep. And you saw Asaf didn't want to touch that one there, but pulled back just a little too late. Cambrian only down 1 nearing the final stages of this first set. Served over by Valier. Nice play by Asaf. Back set to Kuiper. Powers that one through the block. What a kill by Amanda Kuiper. Kuiper back to serve. Passed up by Webb. Mufo. Back row. Valier puts that one on the line. That one dipped right at the final seconds. And you saw Asaf didn't want to touch that one because she thought it was going long as well. And it seemed like everyone thought it was going long, and it just nicked that line. Man sends it over in 2. Webb saves it. Oh, what a save by Valier. Tight to the net. And wow, what a play by the Golden Shield. The save by Valier to send it over. And no one on Mohawk went up for that part. That was a perfect party ball there. And smart play by the Cambrian front line to knock that one back down, as we're knotted up at 17 in this first set. Balichowski. Kuiper out to Man. Off the block. And a huge point for these Mountaineers. They want to use this for momentum moving forward in this final stages of this first set.
Yeah, and there's that Kuiper-Man duo again for Mohawk.
Here's Child, gets that one over. Nice pass up by Webb. Mufo, the quick to Bastian, and that's why we talked about her in the pregame. Great net presence, and she averages 2.11 kills per set, like you said earlier. And just what they needed from their fifth-year vet, as this one's knotted up at 18 now. See what she can do behind the service line. Puts that one over. Balichowski. Kuiper to Man. A huge block there by the Golden Shield, and that's what they have at the net right now. It's like a shield with their powerful, tall blockers. As they take the lead in this first set, 19-18.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Kyle. It seems to be a common theme with Cambrian to have the double block go up at the same time, and that's been a common theme all game as the ball goes out of play.
That's not what you want there. Kinsley Child could not handle that serve, and Cambrian leads 20-18 in this first set. What a turn of events. Mohawk was up 11-6 for that timeout. A little back and forth, and now Cambrian is up 20-18. That one floated too much there, and that's what you want for the Mountaineers. You need something to turn on. And substitution, they're bringing number 1 Jessna Marmo to serve. In situations like this, that's why you like players like this on your bench. That serve, very effective serve, so we'll see what she can do here. And that is exactly what happens. Marmo serves it over. Cannot be handled by the Golden Shield, and Mohawk ties this one up at 20. Serves this one over, passed up by Webb. Mufo sends it up, tip. Nice play by Kuiper. Man, sends it out to Zanussi. Webb. Mufo dumps it. And that's something that a setter always has in their back pocket, and it's not if they can do it, it's when they can do it, because when they do it, it can be so effective, just like you saw there. Mohawk not expecting it. What a way for Cambrian to pull out in this first set. They lead 21-20. Kuiper to Balachowski, tipped, and it's saved. Sent over by Kring, and definitely not what you want there. Bad error by the Golden Shield. They had a perfect chance just to send it over, and Kring didn't get the best hit on it. And like we said, very back and forth first set. What a serve there by Mann. Another ace, and
well, Yvonne Mann has had more than 10 aces on the year. That would be the 11th of the year. A lot of aces for her, for sure.
Yeah, and when this is their only 5th match, having 11 aces averages about 3 aces a game. And when you think about it, an ace can happen at such a critical time, just like it did now. Taking the lead as they lead 22-21 in this first set. And you can only imagine, if you're Schnarr right now, what are you telling your team nearing the final stages of this set?
Well, I think he's just telling his team to keep their heads, keep focused, and play their games, stick to their guns, and stick to what they know, and they'll should pull out on top of the Golden Shield here.
Exactly, and you have Yvonne Mann behind the service line, and that's who you want in this situation. You just saw her ace. She can put her serve in such a good spot, such an effective spot. So we'll see if she can continue to do that here. Back underway here at the D-Bark. Mann's behind the service line. Sends this one over. Passed up by Webb. Mufo. To Valier. Tipped. A soft. Mann with the backset to Kuiper. Rolls this one over. What a dig by Webb. Mann. The middle to Balachowski. It's up. Webb. Tight. That one goes on the other side of the antenna. Tough one there. It's Conroy, the rookie. Looks like she was pretty far back, and I don't know if that one was going to land in, as Balachowski didn't get down on it. It just floated across, but Mohawk gets the point, and they're 2 points away from winning this first set. Passed up there. Mufo, miscommunication there. It looked like she wanted to go for the shoot, but did not work. And Kuiper off the block. Mufo with the back set. And that one just misses the back line there. Emily Clark stands at 6'2". She's so tall in the front row there. Just narrowly missed that back line. And Yvonne Mann serving for the set. Gets this one over and deep.
Yvonne Mann again with those precise serves.
Mann with the set to Balachowski. Blocked. Child gets it. Mann tries to save it, and they're going to call. Looks like it went outside of the antenna. Hard to tell from this angle, but point goes to Cambrian. Matt Schnarr will call his second and final timeout. Mohawk leads this first set 24-22, and what a nail biter it's been so far.
Yeah, it's definitely not one-sided here in this first set at all. Mohawk was up 11-6, like we've said, and now the game is within a 2-point span.
If you look at this Cambrian team's record, it does say 1-4, but when you look at the games they've played, all the sets they've played have been close. Yeah, they lost to Sheridan 3-0, but they were all close. They brought Fanshawe to 5 sets. They brought St. Clair to 4 sets. They've all been very close sets. Like when they lost to St. Clair, they won 27-25. They lost 25-20, 25-18, and 25-12. And those close sets, all it takes is a couple points to go your way, and it's a completely different set.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you just don't get the bounces, and in this one it seems to be pretty even, so we'll see what happens here.
Served over by Kring, passed up by Asaf. Man, the quick to Belichowski off the block. They're going to call net on the Golden Shield, point for the Mountaineers, and they win this first set by a tight score of 25-22. And we saw a very back and forth first set. A lot went right for the Mountaineers, but at the same time, a lot didn't. A lot of back and forth play, but they come out on top, and that's just how you want to start this match. And if you're Cambrian, you can't be down. They just didn't get the start they wanted. They came out of the gate slowly, but ended up pretty close. They scored 22 points, so we'll see how they transfer that to the next set. If you look at the stats, it looks like Cambrian likes to set. They have 4 players they really like to set to, and that's number 2 Jillian Valier had 16 total attacks. Number 4 Kaylee Bastian had 12. Number 5 Haley Chisholm had 21. Number 6 Amanda Kring had 13 total attacks. So that totals to about 62 total attacks, and that is a lot. And then you can't forget about number 11, Emily Clark, had 6 total attacks. Catherine Webb, the lib, had 1, and Kendra Mufo had 3. So you see who they like to set the ball up to, and those are their veteran players. And we'll see how they come out in the second set.
Yeah, Mohawk for sure is going to have to watch out for those players.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that first set. That 25-22 Mountaineer lead, and you see Belichowski there, so strong at the net, and that save by Valier. Strong defense by both teams, as you saw there, the play by Kring, just the unforced error. Looks like there's a minute left of break in between this set, and so for these Mohawk Mountaineers, that duo that we can't stop talking about is Kuiper and Mann. And when they're both on the court, it brings like a different element to this team, because if Mann gets the first ball, it's not like she's out of the play. Usually if you only have one setter on the court, if she gets that first ball, she's no longer able to set. But when you have Kuiper, they work so well together. If one gets the first ball, you see the other one run in. And when you have the lib, Alessandra Asaf, on the court too, that's 3 people that you can really trust with the hands there. And that, like you said, just brings a whole nother element to this Mountaineer team.
Yeah, I figure they have obviously played together for quite a while. Mohawk with some strong and key players there. And it's not only Yvonne Mann and Kipper, it's also Belichowski as well. That duo is becoming more than just Amanda Amanda Kuiper and Yvonne Mann. It's also becoming Bałachowski and Mann as well.
Exactly, so we'll see if the likes of Kirsten Bałachowski, the vet, and like rookie Amanda Kuiper can continue this strong play as we're back underway. What a serve there by Kendra Mufo, the rookie out of Sudbury, Ontario. And what a big task they ask of her. She's a freshman, and she's the full-time starting setter here for this Golden Shield team. Nice up there by Mufo. Saved by Clark, and that one was tight to the antenna there. Man, with the nice hit there, tried to go down line and just misses there as Cambrian out to a 3-0 lead in the second set. Mufo again, tight to the net, and Jillian Valier crushes that one down, and definitely not the same Mohawk team we saw in this first set.
Yeah, Mohawk's going to have to bounce back here if they want to have any chance of a second victory here. Lots of points left, though.
Passed up, Kirsten Bałachowski. Out to Mann, over the block. Webb to Mufo. Out to Kring, passed up by Child. Kuiper, out to Zanussi, a huge block there. Kuiper with the back set to Mann, off the block, and that's the point these Mountaineers needed. They need to get one and just roll with that.
Yeah, and there was that Mann Kuiper duo again.
We said we never saw this side of Mann last year. She had 339 assists last year. No one on the team had more than 20. So you saw last year she was the go-to setter, but now this year, now they have someone else. She can swing, and very impressed by her swings this year.
Yeah, moved into more of a power role for sure.
There's Mann to Kuiper, rolls it over, passed up. Mufo, back set to Clark, over the block. A soft jumps. Couldn't get her hands on that one. Tough play there as she tried to do all she could. Cambrian up 6-1 in the second set. Powerful serve. Saved. Free ball sent over by Asaf. The quick, a huge block there by Kirsten Bałachowski. She read that one perfectly. She saw the quick go up, and she went up right with the hitter. And like we said, the Mountaineers need to build off of plays like that. So they're down 6-2 in this set. What a serve there by Zanussi. That one sent over by Clark. Asaf couldn't get that one up well, and see Schnarr a little disappointed in the way his team has come out in the second set. Here's Clark back to serve. Nice serve there. Pass it by Asaf to Bałachowski. Passed up. The tip. Good defense there, and Valier just sends that one down. This Mohawk team just doesn't look like they're in sync right now, and Cambrian's definitely taking advantage of that. This goes back to what we were talking about earlier, how Cambrian is 1-4 on the year, but all their matches have been close, so you see they just get on a roll, and you never know what could happen.
Yeah, for sure. We did take a look at that before, and they are leading this second set. Let's see if Mohawk can come back here after a close first set.
Cambrian up 9-2, and if you're Mohawk, you need to get a few points. You don't want to go down double digits early on in this set. Pass up by Zanussi. Man with the backset to Bałachowski. Off the tape. Nice up by Mufo. Kring and Clark takes control and sends it over. Kuiper. Man, the quick to Bałachowski. Pushes it through. Mufo sends it out. Passed up by Asaf. Tight. And Kinserchild tried to cut that one. But another point for the Golden Shield. Looks like Matt Schnarr is going to make a substitution. Number 6, Lindsay Collette, the 4th-year setter out of Kitchener, Ontario, will take over for Mann. And She's a very experienced setter as well. Doesn't see as much court time, but it's always good to have a player like that because when you know you need something or something's not working, you can send her in. Nice set there, but passed up by Cambrian. And Conroy sends it over the block. Asaf. Collette to Child. Passed up by Clark. Mufo. Back row to Kring. Nice dig by Asaf. Tight to the net. Tipped. And it's saved over the block there. This Cambrian team is playing well. And Kuiper crushes that one. And they're going to call net on the Golden Shield. What a swing by Kuiper.
Yeah, for sure. Very explosive swing there, and that's what you like to see if you're matching our down 10-3 right now.
Kirsten Belichowski always effective behind the service line. See what she can do here. Saved by the Golden Shield. Everything seems to be going their way early on in this set. Free ball sent over by Zanussi. Passed up. Mufo out to Conroy. Tough set there. Looked like she tried to give her the shoot, but pushed her out a little too far, and not much Conroy could do there.
Some great defense happening in this set from Cambrian for sure.
Powerful line drive serve sent over by Belichowski. The quick. That one is out. Nice swing there by Bastien, but couldn't get down on it. And that also comes into play the like net presence for the Mountaineers. Natalie Preserva, so tall and effective at the net. Another point for the Golden Shield. Jillian Valier back to serve for the Golden Shield, trying to extend their 6-point lead early on in the set. Sends this one right into the net. We said that's what you need to work on. If you get a point given to you, you really want to take advantage of it. Capitalize, put 2 or 3 more points onto it and get right back into this set. There's Kuiper with the serve. Mufo, back row to Valier, right into the tape. Another point for the Mountaineers.
And just like you said there, Kyle, putting a couple points up after getting an easy point like that is key for the Mountaineers here.
Nice pass up there. Looks like Mufo didn't want to run into the pole there, and you don't blame her. Another point for these Mountaineers as they're only down 3 in this second set. Nice up there by Webb. Kring sends over to Conroy. Off the block. Kuiper with the huge save. Tight to the net.
Some great D here from Cambrian.
What a tip there by Conroy. Great D by Mohawk to save that one and get it over, but that was another tough shoot by Mufo, and you saw Conroy just got a piece of it to get it over the block to get the Golden Shield's lead back up to 4. Asaf to Kuiper. Sends it out to Mann. Nice up. Mufo saves it. Out to Kring. Child just sends it back over. Webb. Mufo, the quick to Bastien. That's in. What a hit by Bastien. And like we said, she averages about 2 kills per set. So right on that pace here, if not better. Cambrian's up 13-8.
Yeah, 52 total points here for Bastien this year.
Saved by Kuiper. Child sends it over. Passed it by Valier. Mufo. And the Golden Shield there got the lucky roll. What a play. That's one of my favorite plays in volleyball. When you get the middle to go around back, that quick little back set, and she got the lucky roll on the tape there. As Cambrian's up 14-8. Sent over by Mann. That one is in on the back line. Man took a little off that one just for the placement. She got perfect placement right in the back corner on that one. Kinselchild back to serve now for the Mountaineers. Puts that one right into the net. Another missed serve, and not at the best of times either. Right when you get a couple points your way, you don't want to give it right back, especially when you're down 6 points.
Yeah, we talked about those unforced errors. You want to eliminate as many as possible to keep yourself in this one.
Serves it deep. Good play by Asaf to duck and just let that one sail along.
But as you can see, these jump serves can be hit or miss, Kyle. You can either get a really good top spin, just get it over the net, or it could go long just like that.
Sometimes it's hard to control that float. Dips down too early, too late. And here's Man, swing. No touch on that one, and she just didn't get the best hit. That one sails long. Mohawk can't seem to get much closer than 6 points here consistently. Cambrian's up 16-10. Balichowski saves that one tight to the net. Kuiper with the back set. Free ball sent over. Mufo to Valier, pushed over. This one's tight to the net as well. And Balichowski just crushes that one there. And
blasts that smash right through the rookie Mufo's arms.
And you saw Clark up there too, and you thought she would have been closer. That ball was right on the tape, it looked like. Here's Webb out to Mufo off the block. Asaf, Man, to Balichowski, just tips that one over. Saved by Valier. Webb sends the free ball over. Passed up by Child. Man with the back set to Balichowski off the block. Mufo saves it. Webb out to Clark. She got a good swing on that one, but passed up, and Kuiper rolls it over. Good rally here. Mufo ran into Clark. They still get it over. What a pass up. Man over to Zanussi. Mufo, the shoot again, and it's saved. Child, man, to Balichowski. That one's in or out.
A little bit of a missed call there.
Yeah, she called in at first, shaking her head as that one was out, and then the head referee called it out as well. Confused us here at the desk. What a rally, though, for the Golden Shield and the Mountaineers. Back to Kuiper. What a swing there. The cut by Kuiper there. Cut this deficit to 5. Huge double block by Valier and Clark, and Kuiper just cut it well enough to get the point for the Mountaineers. Zanussi sends that one right into the net. It's about the third or fourth missed serve for the Mountaineers in this set. You take those away, and it's a 2-point game, so unforced errors.
Quick little substitution there as well. Kaylee Bastian back into the game here in the front row.
But Clark gives the point right back to the Mountaineers. She sends that one right into the net. Saved by Valier. Free ball. Child. Man, to Kuiper. What a hit there. Right in between the hands of Bastian and Conroy on the Golden Shield.
There's that duo again.
I hear a lot of Man to Kuiper, Kuiper to Man. Either way, because both of them can set and both of them can swing. Another missed serve for the Mountaineers here. And we said it's nearing the end of that second set. Cambrian's up to 19 points, and giving points to the other team is just not ideal in this situation. Not ideal ever, but this situation is the worst. And another missed swing there. You can see the bench frustrated, the coaching staff frustrated on the Mountaineer side, just because if it wasn't for all the errors and unforced errors on their own team, they'd be in a much better position.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Right in this one for sure. Not down 6.
Another point for the Golden Shield, and if the Golden Shield do hang on and get this one, it's a whole new match. Best 2 out of 3 it turns into.
Seeing a great rally here from the Mountaineers and Cambrian, trying to keep things alive and get back into this one.
What a play there by Mufo. Just to dump that one over. And you saw a man try to dump that one over. Wasn't that effective. And Mufo just with the single hand push, and Cambrian up 8. Kuiper sends this one out to Child. Touched at the net. And a much needed point for the Mountaineers here.
Straight through that block for sure, Kyle.
Here's Kuiper. Serves this one deep, and it's saved. Miscommunication there. What a play by Bastian to get that one up. Kuiper serves it right into the same spot. Mufo to Conroy over the block. That one's in. More miscommunication from this Mountaineers team. Spalachowski and a sophomore in the back row just couldn't get that one up. Cambrian 2 points away from taking this crucial second set. Nice serve there. Kuiper out to man. Just powers that one, but it goes right into the net. Cambrian serving for the set. And when you think about it, what a crucial set to win. They don't win this one, they go down 0-2, and that's not a hole you want to climb out of. So they get this point here. It's all knotted up at 1. Here's Haley Conroy. Serves this one deep. Balachowski gets it up, and Kuiper will send the free ball over. Passed up by Valier. Mufo out to Kring. Off the hands of Balachowski, and what a dominating performance by the Cambrian Golden Shield as they win this second set 25-16, and that shows you how strong this Cambrian team is. Lost a bunch of tough sets this year, but came out and just dominated the Mountaineers from start to finish. And if you're Mohawk, they're all upset and dejected right now as that set, they did not want it to go that way, and now it's a best 2 out of 3.
All right, well, Kyle, we're going to take it over to Ryla Weir, who's going to give us some more insider stuff. Let's take it over to Ryla.
Thanks, guys. It's definitely been a tough game. It's been pretty evenly matched. The first set, Mohawk College won 25-22, and you see the star players between Man having a pretty hard game, but she's been able to be pushing through it. The girls' captain, Balachowski, has definitely been showing why she is the captain, having a lot of good serves and good plays all over the court. In the second set, Cambrian has come up with 25-16. They were leading a pretty consistent 6-lead point throughout the whole game, but in the end, they were able to steal out the win, and now it's tied. 1 set for Mohawk, 1 set for Cambrian. Back to you guys on the desk.
Thank you, Ryla. As we said, Mohawk had their first set. Cambrian had the second set, but Cambrian looked good in that first set. They just didn't come out on top, and, you know, Mohawk just did not look like a good team in that second set.
Yeah, that looked like a different Cambrian team for sure, coming into that second set and taking it. But like you said, Kyle, they do love to keep it close here. 16-25, Cambrian did win that set. That is decently close there, and Cambrian loves those close sets, and it's just like you said, those unforced errors are what's going to make the difference in this set and this game.
Take a look at some other games going around the OCAA. In OCAA action tonight. So tomorrow, Mohawk plays Boreal. So Boreal is in Zimmer Deemer tonight. And an East Division matchup, George Brown at Algonquin College, way up north. So we never see much of, we don't see any of the East Division until playoffs. Remember last year the men had that crossover game. They welcomed Georgian. So it's always good to keep track because those are the teams that we'll see, not for women, but for the men, when the men host the OCAA Volleyball Championships at the end of February. On Wednesday, St. Clair swept the Fanshawe Falcons in St. Clair, 3-0. Humber swept Sheridan on Thursday. Niagara swept Conestoga, and Durham swept Fleming. So 4 straight sweeps on the OCAA volleyball schedule, and we're not going to see another one here tonight. This one's knotted up at 1.
Yeah, for sure. Cambrian forcing that game 4 in the second set there. Always good to see. Some good matchups as well, and like you said, Kyle, it is good to keep tabs on the East Division, even if we aren't crossing over, just to see what we might be playing in the playoffs. Nothing wrong there. As we get underway here in the third set, Mann serving for the Mountaineers.
Back underway here. Yvonne Mann sends this one over, and Webb can't get it, and that's just the start you want if you're the Mountaineers. You lose a tough second set, one they think they should have won because of how well that first set went, but it's just how you want to start. It's how Cambrian started. They got 4 straight points to start that second set. Passed up there. Mufo tipped over by Valier. Man, Kuiper sends out to Zanussi. Huge block, and it went right back in Jasmine Zanussi's face there. Huge swing, but not much she could do as that one was sent right back at her. Sent over. Child, man, backs it to Balichowski. Right through the block. They're going to call net on Cambrian. We had a great view of that there. So that one went right through the double block.
Yeah, really good for the referee to catch that there. Definitely tough from where we're sitting, but seems to have a great view.
That's why he's right on the court, and we got that awkward angle, but nonetheless, we still get to see some great volleyball here. Here's Kinza Child. Quick set to Balichowski, and another block. A huge block here for the Golden Shield.
Cambrian again with that double block system that they seem to run. A lot of players, or a lot of times that you see Mohawk going up to swing, it's always the double block coming at them. Some players can pierce through it, some plays are different than others, obviously.
And you see Cambrian Golden Shield's leader in blocks is number 2, Julian Valier. She had 9 coming into this game, and she's up to 12, 13 total after these first couple sets in Hamilton. Here's Balichowski. Serves that one right at Conroy, tight to the net, and Kuiper with the great directional tip there, making sure no one on the Golden Shield was going to get that one up.
Yeah, common play there in volleyball. A lot of people love the tip, and a lot of teams will use that strategically to get an early point lead, just like Mohawk has here.
Tight to the net. It's tipped. Kuiper swung and missed there. Couldn't get that one up, and Mohawk has a 4-3 advantage early on in this third set. Passed up by Balichowski. Man with the back set to Kuiper. Swings down line, and what a swing there. She went up for that one. It looked like she was going to do a cut, but it looked like the double block there saw that, and she curled her hand enough and went down the line. What a play by the rookie Kuiper.
Yeah, that was textbook there from the Mountaineers. Balichowski to Mann to Kuiper. Brilliant.
And it's think about Kuiper, when you see her stats and see how well she's been playing, it's weird to think that she's a rookie. It's the first year out of Woodstock, Ontario, and she's been playing really well for this Mountaineers team.
Yeah, 30 total points for Kuiper this year.
What a swing by Amanda Kring there. Cut that one, and this one's knotted up at 5. Talk about Kuiper being a good setter. Heard you were a good setter back in your day.
Old grade 8 A-line setter. Nothing better than grade 8 in elementary volleyball.
Here's Kuiper with the back set to Child. Off the block. Valier gets it up. Mufo to Valier. Through the block. Down the line. Another point for this Golden Shield team, and they take the early lead. Passed up by Child. Kuiper to Preserva. On the line. It's the first kill of the match for Preserva. Kinsley Child sends this one over. Gets it up. Huge swing. Child with the huge dig in the back. Balachowski sends it deep and in. What a kill by Balachowski, and what a play by Kinsley Child. She didn't get to play much last year. She didn't see much court time, maybe a set or so a match if she got lucky, and now starting, and you can see what she really brings to this team.
Yeah, Kinsley Child, second time on this Mohawk team out of Welland, Ontario.
Sent over the free ball. Child with the perfect pass up. Kuiper, back set to man. That one just misses the line there. Here's Bastian, sends it deep. Kinsley Child just couldn't get that one up there. Cambrian is now up 8-7 early on in this third set.
And a short serve into the net from Cambrian. That was Kaylee Bastian there. As we are all knotted up at 8.
We'll talk about how good the defense is for the Cambrian Golden Shield. You look at Catherine Webb. She leads the OCAA with 5.18 digs per set. And what a swing by Balachowski there. Nothing Webb or anyone on this Golden Shield team could do. But looking at Webb stats, that's something you definitely need to thrive in if you want to be successful, especially a younger team like the Golden Shield. When you have someone on defense like that. And another point for the Mountaineers as Mufo was all up on the net there. Mohawk reaches double digits. They're up 10-8.
Yeah, Mohawk definitely being the older team in this one. Not always the best thing in the world to have a rookie team, but sometimes it does end up paying out.
And a missed serve there by the Mountaineers. Man just rolls it over. Mufo. Oh, to Kring. Asaf gets it up. Zanussi tips it over. Webb sends it out to Kring. Huge block there. Again, the free ball sent over. Asaf to Kuiper. To Balachowski. Crushes that one. And another kill by Kirsten Balachowski. And she's been playing really well in this set.
Seems like Mohawk's picking up on some of the defense tips from Cambrian. Throwing 2 blockers up there too as well. Throw some of the double block medicine back at Cambrian there.
And a tough set there. Looks like Valier was coming for the quick and just a little too high for Valier. Mohawks up 12-9.
Man with a beautiful, beautiful ace right there. Just floats it over the net. Couple inches over the net. Textbook serve and what you'd love to see from the Mountaineers there.
Mountaineers are excited going into this timeout because they're playing like they did in the first set. Everything seems to be going well for them. They're getting the points to go their way, unlike the second set where not much went their way. Everything went in the way of Cambrian. And if you're Coach Matt Schnarr, what are you telling your team right now?
Well, if I was Matt Schnarr, I would just tell him to stick to our game plan and let's not have a repeat of what happened in the second set there. Let's try to keep it up and close out this third set and take a 2-1 lead heading into the fourth.
Exactly what they want to do here. If you're Cambrian, you know you're close. You're just a few points away. A few points away is just a quick little rally. So, you know, just a few points in a row. So Cambrian not worried.
Yeah, and just like we said earlier, Cambrian loves to keep it close, and they got Mohawk right where they want them, as they see in their eyes. But let's see if the Mountaineers can close them off here as we come out of this timeout. Cambrian's already on the court, ready to go. Matt Schnarr just breaking up his huddle right now. And we're going to get back into action. 13-9 for the Mountaineers. Let's see if they can close out this set.
And this is such a big set because you don't want to go into that fourth set with your backs against the wall, down 2-1 in a must-win situation. So we'll see who wants it more here. This man sends over the effective serve tight to the net, and Balachowski just gets her fingertips on it there, and that's all she needed.
Like we talked about before, Kyle, with those beautiful party balls. Man back for the serve now, just going to float one over. Perfect serve there from Man.
There's Balachowski again with help from the tape, but another point by Kirsten. And Kirsten really leading the way for this Mountaineer team right now.
And that's what you want from your captain of the Mountaineers. That veteran presence, for sure.
Man sends it over. Mufo, the quick, just sent over. Asaf calls everyone off, sends it to Zanussi over the block. Passed up by Mufo to Clark. And just a tough play there. Man tried to do a little too much there and just crushed that ball over. And not the smartest of plays there. She had other options.
Yeah, sometimes with high risk comes high reward, but not there. But great defensive play by Asaf there, calling everyone off. Great communication, and that's what the Mountaineers have been lacking, and that's great to see. It's been coming back.
Asaf with a nice pass up, man. Backs it to Balachowski. Just crushes that one. Kirsten Balachowski going off in this third set. Wow. It's fun to watch. Someone just go off like this. Someone you know who has a potential to and hasn't had that breakout game yet. And it's nice to see it happen here on home court.
Yeah, like we talked about before, it's not just Yvonne Mann and Kipper. It is also Balachowski and Mann hooking up there. Two duos that are fantastic and helping the Mohawk team with some great success there.
Free ball sent over. Passed up by Marmo. Backs it to Kuiper. Just didn't get a good hit on that one. That one floats way out here at the D-Bark.
Swung just a little bit too hard on that one. Not enough downforce on that. Let's see if they can bounce back. Leading 16-11 is the Mountaineers here.
Clark sends this one deep. Asaf, man, to Balachowski off the block. It's saved by the Golden Shield. A huge block there by Kirsten Balachowski and Amanda Kuiper. So you like to see a setter who can swing, block, and set. It's a perfect combination, you could say.
Matt Schnarr must be loving that double block system happening there. Adapted a little bit by Cambrian there, but most volleyball teams seem to go that way in that direction because it's so effective.
And the net said no there as that one just bounced right off the tape, and point for Cambrian as Mohawk leads 17-12. We'll look for Julian Valier, the third year out of Garson, Ontario, to try and put something together. Sends over the powerful serve, but man, sends it to Child. A huge swing by Child. They're going to call man. I think her foot went under.
Yeah, it did there, Kyle. Just stepping over the line. This referee closest to us here definitely had the best view in the house. Not only did we, but so did he, and he caught that one there. Tough break for the Mountaineers there.
Julian Valier serves again. Right on the line.
A little bit of talk from the referees there, but it was in fact in.
I was going to say, it looked like it didn't even touch the line. It was that far in, but now we want to see if you're Mohawk. Valier again with their third serve. The high float, tight to the net, saves it. Kuiper off the block. It's a tough one there. See Cambrian a little frustrated because that's one of the ones you know you can get, the ones you should be able to get. You can't. Mohawk gonna try and get closer to closing this one out. Kuiper skips that one off the tape. The quick. They're gonna call a lift on Mufo there. It looks like she held onto the ball a little too long. Glad I have my professional setter next to me. So he knows all the ins and outs about setting.
Oh, of course, you know. It's those grade 8 days. Speaking of past athletics, Kyle, weren't you quite the athlete as a kid as well?
You could say. But what a hit by Bastian there. Wasn't that good of an athlete. She crushes that quick little back set. It's Haley Conroy back to serve for the Golden Shield, trying to pull closer within 4. Tough little serve there. Kuiper sends this one to Child. She just sends it over. Here's Webb. Out to Kring. The free ball sent over. Asaf. Kuiper to Preserva. Tips it. Mufo was right there. Smart play by Webb to come in. And Kring sends it over. What a dig by Child. Preserva just sends it over in 2. Out to Kring. And Asaf ready for that one. Sends it out to Child. Saved by Cambrian. Valier. Back row to Conroy. Asaf. To Kuiper. To Mann. Off the block. And a point for the Mountaineers. One of the better rallies we've seen so far today. And the Mountaineers get the point.
We just have a substitution here from the Mountaineers. Sarah Bate coming into the game for Kinsley Child.
Sarah Bate, the rookie out of Sarnia, Ontario. Schnarr putting her in, probably to see how well she can serve. Nice serve there, passed up by Webb. Back set, tip. Kuiper saves it. And a nice joust there. Smart play by Mann, not to try and do too much with it, but to know it's tight to the net and to turn around and just go up for the block. And timeout is called by the Golden Shield. Mohawk leads this one 21-15.
4 points away from closing this one out is Mohawk for sure. Yvonne Mann definitely learning from her mistakes earlier in that set, Kyle. Not doing too much and not taking too high of a risk there, just kind of backing off and letting the ball do its magic and seeing what happens in the end result. And it did actually favor Mohawk there. As like you said, they lead 21-15 and are 4 points away from closing out this third set, leading into the fourth.
Matt Schnarr talking to his team. They played almost a pretty complete set so far in this one.
Definitely what he was looking for, coming back into the third set here. What do you think Matt Schnarr's saying to his team, Kyle?
You just gotta close it out. They've been playing really well. And if you're Cambrian, you know you're close. I know you're down 6 points in the later stages of this third set, but you're still close. You're still in it, and there's still a good chance you can get a quick little rally going. And who knows? A few points here, a few points there. So back underway here. Webb, Mufo, back set. Huge block there. Mann out to Zanussi. Passed up by Kring. Sent back out to Kring, right into the middle of the net. Mohawk needs 3 more points to close this one out. Looks like it might be too little too late for this Golden Shield team.
Nice little fake set there, though. Kaylee Bastian went up for the fake, but faked it for sure, giving Cambrian a little bit of an advantage there, but not enough to get the point.
Palachowski. Kuiper out to Zanussi, off the block. Passed up by Kring. Tight to the net. Preserver goes up, tips it. I think they're gonna call the Golden Shield on the net. Tough one there. Couldn't tell who was on the net as they both went up for that one, but smart play by Preserva. That's what you got to do when you stand at 6'1".
And like we talked about earlier, Kyle, those beautiful party balls that everyone loves, and especially as Coach Matt Schnarr throws the ball to the sideline guy there, we love to see those party balls go in the favor of the Mountaineers.
Here's Sarah Bates serving for the set. Passed up by Webb. Back set. Tipped off the block. What a save by Mann. Palachowski just sends it over. Webb, back set, right into the net. Tough one there. Mufo did not get that one up enough. The Mohawk Mountaineers win this third set by a score of 25-15. Pretty dominating fashion. So you see Cambrian was pretty dominant in that second set, but Mohawk comes out in the third set and just does the exact same of what Cambrian did to them in the second set.
Yeah, it was good to see there. Mohawk definitely bouncing back. Coming back on that third set there. It's almost the same deficit as they lost, beating Cambrian there. We're going to take it into the fourth set here. Hopefully the Mountaineers can close out Cambrian and extend their record to 3-2, above 500. And we'll see if we can take you to that in a couple of minutes here. Just getting both teams hyped up are the coaches. And we'll see what happens here in the fourth set.
Take a look at some highlights from fourth-year veteran Kirsten Balachowski of the Mohawk Mountaineers. See there, just read the block so well. What a shot there by a new addition. But you see Kirsten right at the net, such a force up there. She reads the block so well on the other side, and she reads when they're going to go up, and that's what you want to see if you're Coach Matt Schnarr, your fourth-year vet. Didn't play in the home opener here at the D-Bark, so the first time the home fans get to see her in action this season.
Yeah, and that's what you like to see with those two tall Mountaineers players there standing at the net blocking like that, adapting the double block system like we've talked about many times. But it's so effective and it works so well that we just love to see it, and it's great defense by the Mountaineers there.
That's okay. It's probably back there. It's probably like on the back of your camera.
1:05 left on the clock, and we'll take you to the fourth set in just a moment. Hopefully in the fourth set here, Kyle, we'd love to see some duos from Yvonne Mann and Kuiper, as well as Bałachowski here.
Mohawk's back on the court here in this fourth set. You see Coach Matt Schnarr talking to Kuiper and Mann right now. Had a few little miscommunications there. Some things that didn't go their way, but all in all, a lot has went well for them, so we'll see if they look to continue that in this set.
Yeah, we'll see if this one actually in the fourth set isn't a close one. We'll see if that happens here, and that is the case, but that's usually not the case with Cambrian, and usually is the case with the Mountaineers having close matchups.
Referees just double checking the rotations and the players on the court. Then we'll get underway here.
Referee gives the okay. Mufo for Cambrian with the serve. Nice little floater serve over there. Kuiper to Bałachowski. Beautiful smash there. Cambrian with some great D. Free ball, a soft back there. Kuiper to Bałachowski with a huge hit. But no match for those Cambrian double blocks. The back court now, Mann with a bit of a power hit to the back row. Surprises the Cambrian defense as they send it into the net, and the Mountaineers take this first rally and take a 1-0 lead. Mann back to serve for the Mountaineers. Clips the tape. Beautiful serve by Mann there as Cambrian sends the ball over to the Mountaineers.
What a swing there by Bałachowski. Another kill, and she's playing a really good game today. Everything going well for Kirsten. Mohawk's out to an early 2-0 advantage. Von Mann, the lethal server behind the service line for the Mountaineers. Serves a high, deep floater. Valier takes control. Clark sends it deep. A soft man with the back set. Kuiper tips it over. Webb, nice coverage there. Back set to Clark. Just didn't get down on. You see a few players just flick their wrist because that's what Clark needed to do there. And a must-win set for this Cambrian team. Not the way you want to start.
Yeah, a lot of times in volleyball, you do want that snapping of the wrist, pulling it back like a bow and arrow and snapping it straight down, give you maximum power as Mohawk takes a 5-0 lead.
Definitely the worst way you could give the team the other point.
A little bit of miscommunication here.
Ref called Cambrian out of rotation there, but just a little confused as to who served last. And a lot of confusion is happening at the D-Bark. Just changing the score back.
99-5 for the Cambrian Golden Shield as we have a bit of a miscommunication there. It is 4-0 Mohawk, man with the serve.
Tipped over, Valier gets it up. Back to Valier, over the block. Nice up by Kinsley Child. Man to Kuiper, right in that good spot. See the defense, they don't go right where the block is because they assume the block's gonna go there. They go around, and Kuiper is such a smart volleyball player, just gets it over right into that hole. And what a start for this Mountaineer team.
Yeah, like we talked about in the first set, Kyle, it's not about how hard you swing, it's where you place it. And Mohawk seems to have a common theme of not worrying about too much power, but they seem to worry about more precise hitting and where to place the ball on the volleyball court. And we're seeing that here with this 5-0 early lead.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Josh. The thing is, too, it's not always about power. I mean, it's all about where the ball goes. Yes, sometimes it's about hitting it hard, the other team can't get it, but sometimes if you try to hit it too hard, we've seen a bunch of times tonight, the ball just floats wide or floats long. So not what you want to do in situations like this.
So as we come back from timeout here, Cambrian already on the court. Mountaineers just coming up a little bit late there. But here we go, we're going to kick it off for you here. Mohawk is serving, and it will be Yvonne Mann again, the clutch server with over 10 aces this year. Let's see if she can make it another one.
Serves the floater high and deep. Webb, Mufo over the block. Asaf gets it up. Child calls everyone off. And man, sends that one over. Mufo, miscommunication there, and that was just very tough play there. Clark was not expecting that and just punched it with her left hand, sending it way wide towards the Mountaineers bench.
Little tricky play there for Asaf as well, Kyle. Taking that high ball off the arm, but playing it very well and controlling it brilliantly.
What a swing by Valier. She's so dominant on the court for this Golden Shield team. Perfect set there by Mufo. She's had a little bit of trouble in the past set or so. We'll look for her to make a strong comeback when her team needs her the most. Conroy off the block. Kuiper sends this one out to Zanussi. Tipped. And it hits the pole. No chance for Mohawk to get that one up. Cambrian gets another point. Looking to continue this roll in this set.
Yeah, 2 straight points there for Cambrian. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Man saves it. Zanussi swings from the back row. Crane to Mufo, the quick. Child gets it up. Asaf gets up quick. Zanussi sends it over. In a tough spot. Mufo to Valier. Asaf ducks. And there was a touch there.
Valier calling for that one and smashing it. Looked like it was out, but there was a touch on the Mountaineer side of the volleyball court.
6-3, Mohawk leads. Asaf with a nice pass up. Man, to Belichowski. Saw what she was trying to do there, but ball hit the tape, bounced out. Cambrian only down 2 early on in this set, and that's what you got to do. You got to claw back, because if they win this set, you just forget about the third set, and first one up to 15. Always exciting. Not what you want to do there if you're Mohawk. Mohawk's only up 6-5 right now.
5 straight points from Cambrian here. Don't want to go into that 5th set, Kyle. You want to close it out in the 4th. Having that 5th always leaves room for error. Let's see if Mohawk can close it out in the 4th.
Kuiper crushes that one there. What a set by Man, and that's just what you needed. Good pass, good set, and a good swing by Kuiper.
Great momentum shifter there for sure.
Sends this one deep. Crane with a nice pass up. Mufo the quick. Valier just sends the tip over, and you see Coach Matt Schnarr frustrated with that one because he knows his team shouldn't have let that one fall to the court there.
Mohawk still holding on to a 1-point lead. They were up 5-0 in this one. Cambrian seems to have clawed back here.
Child crushes that one. Wasn't up by Clark. Move for the quick. Tip. Balichowski gets it up. Backs it to Kuiper. Swings off the block. That one stayed on the tape for a bit. Nice save by Mufo. And it's sent over by Bastian. And
Cambrian seems to keep using that the tip method, Kyle. They seem to really enjoy tipping the ball. It seems to confuse some of the Mohawk Mountaineers players, and that's a common theme right now for the Cambrian. And that's how they've clawed back, is using that tip effectively, and that has been part of their success in the 4th set here.
Nice block there, and Kuiper sends the free ball over. Valier, Mufo with a quick to Bastian. And it's saved. Zanussi with the back set. Child wanted to swing there, but just sent the free ball over. And that one's tipped as well. Man gets it up. Out to Child. Swings off the block. Mufo gave it all she had to try and get that one. It's not much she could do there.
That double block system again for Cambrian.
Saved by Mufo. It's tight there. She had to be careful because her foot wound up on the Mountaineer side of the court there. Mohawks up 9-7, looking to close this one out.
Wachowski with a beautiful serve there deep into the Cambrian defense. Man, to Kuiper. Out. Looked like a touch, but no touch there. Point Cambrian there, 9-8 Mountaineers. As Valier goes back for the serve for Cambrian.
She had a good run of about 4 serves in a row last set, so we'll see what she can do here. Nice pass up by Asaf. Out to Child. Crushes that one off the block. Another point for the Mountaineers. Kinsley Child hasn't got too many attacks, but when she gets her attack, she makes the best use from it.
Yeah, a lot of capitalization, and Matt Schnarr obviously loving that a little bit there. As Mohawk takes a 2-point lead.
Matt Schnarr not liking that one there, as that one was tough. The ball was coming from behind her over her shoulder, and she tried to get that one over the best she could. Haley Conroy serves this one over. Saved by Man. Child goes up, rolls that one over. Back row Valier, just beside the block there. Back set to Man, off the block. Preserva gets it up. Out to Man. Out to Kinsley Child, my bad. And you see the work the girls in the front row were putting in for the Golden Shield, running from left side to right side, trying to get as many blocks in as they can. this one's knotted up at 10.
Cambrian in Redeemer, I believe, tomorrow to take on the Redeemer Royals. Redeemer, another tough test for Cambrian, but right now they just have to worry about Mohawk.
It's a beautiful tip there by Yvonne Mann. Number 12, Sarah Bate, coming back into the game, replacing Kinsley Child, as Bate will go back to serve. Serves that one right into the net. And that's all we're going to see from Bate so far in this fourth set. It's tough, gets sent into the game to serve, misses the serve, and something you don't want to see when you send in like a serve specialist, you could say, and that happens. But they just got to move on. Passed up by Child, it's saved. Balachowski, the deep one, sends it over. Mufo to Kring, out of the reach from Zanussi. Cambrian up 12-11 here, about halfway through this fourth set. Nice pass up by Asaf. Back set to Mann. Tip off the fingers, and that's back-to-back tips by Mann. Very effective for the Mountaineers. And like you said, when you need a point, sometimes you got to be a little cheeky with it and go with that tip. And just got it over and off the fingertips of the Golden Shield.
Yeah, Kyle, like we've talked about many times, that tip is very effective in volleyball. You do see it common throughout different sets and at different times in the game.
And Kring trying to put a little too much into that one as one gets crushed right into the middle of the net. Catherine Webb did all she could to get that one, just couldn't get it up in time. So Mohawk is up 14-12 in this fourth set. Preserva sends it over, passed up by Conroy. Dumped by Mufo, and Clark didn't send that one down, just put it up. Preserva to Zanussi, off the block. A point for the Mountaineers.
Great little smash there from my co-host Kyle. Great.
Didn't want to take one, you know.
For sure, you never want to take a volleyball.
Saving these expensive laptops.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Preserva back to serve. Is that one over? Conroy passes it up, sends it out to Kring. Preserva gets it up. Kuiper to Zanussi. Here's Mufo back to Kring, tips it. Kuiper with the great defensive play. Child calls everyone off, and they're going to call her for the double hit there. Substitution, number 17, Stephanie Kring is entering the game for the Golden Shield. Here's Kuiper. Balachowski gets touched and saved, but I think Clark touched it a few too many times. Oh, they'll call a lift on Clark.
Seemed like that was a bit of a double hit there, Kyle. Like, shocked that they called a bit of a lift on that one, but I thought for sure the call would be a double hit.
That's why you're at the table, not reffing. But here's Mann. Back to serve again. Is that one over? Tight to the net. What a play there. What a quick set, and Clark goes up, hits that one. Kirsten went up on that second hit thinking they might have dumped it. Smart play there.
Yeah, quick little set there from Kring.
Now we got to be specific as there's two Krings on the court. Don't know if there's a relation between the two.
As Jessna Marmo, back for the serve for the Mountaineers. Deep, Kring to Kring. Perfect setup there by Cambrian. Yvonne Mann to Kuiper with a beautiful little tip. But Webb there with the great defense, soft back court. Mann to Bałachowski, beautiful hit there. Cambrian coming on strong in this fourth set. taking that point there from the Mountaineers. Mohawk still leads 17-15 as we get a substitution here. Jessna Marmo out of the game and Zanuski in.
Emily Clark back to serve for the Golden Shield.
What a serve that was from Clark there. Textbook. Couple inches just above the net. It's what we love to see, Kyle.
Turn into a nail biter here in this fourth set. Mohawks up 17-16 against Cambrian.
Not a blowout here for sure, Kyle. Like we said, both teams love keeping it close for some reason.
What a swing by Kirsten there. She put a lot of power into that one, and that's what happens when you swing hard. Sometimes you get help with the tape, and it just deflects off the other team's hands well, and Mohawk has a 2-point advantage as Kirsten goes back to serve. Passed up by Conroy. Kring. They're going to call net on the Mountaineers.
Kring loves those beautiful little sets, though, don't you think, Kyle? Those quick little sets straight up and right down for Cambrian there.
Very effective to get called off the bench after sitting for 3.5 sets and coming out and doing a very effective job, giving the other rookie, Kendra Mufo, time on the bench. And unforced errors right now, missed serves, becoming a story for this Cambrian team. That's a few points they've just handed over to the Mountaineers nearing the end of this set and possible match.
And that's what you love as for coaches as well as role players. Having that player to come in clutch for you there is what you love as a coach, not only for Cambrian but for Mohawk as well.
Tip, Child saves it. What a rally here. Kuiper to Mann, crushes that one, and a huge kill for Yvonne Mann. What a time for that. The timeout will be called by the Golden Shield as Mohawk leads this one 20-17 during the final stages of this fourth set.
As we are entering this bottom half of this fourth set, Mohawk still up 20-17. Matt Schnarr talking to Kinsley Child, trying to get the miscommunication back as the Mountaineers still hold on to the lead here, but looking to close out this fourth and hopefully final set for the Mountaineers. As you see the Mountaineers mascot dancing over there, having a great time as both teams rally and try to fix their game strategies to see what's going to happen here in the bottom of the fourth set. Is a nail biter, as we said before many times, that this will be a close game because both teams love keeping it close. Mohawk back on the court now. We are just waiting for Cambrian, and we will get you underway in the bottom half of the fourth set.
Amanda Kuiper back to serve for this Mountaineer team. Right into the net. Effective timeout there. It works out in the favor of the Golden Shield. Here's rookie Haley Conroy. The floater to Preserva. Kuiper to Child off the block. Webb got her fingertips on it. The back row just couldn't get it up enough.
Great kill there from the Mountaineers. Like we said earlier, Kyle, great positioning will win volleyball games. Not only just power, but precision for the Mountaineers helped them there to take a 21-18 lead.
Child with a powerful serve deep. Mufo out to Kring. Kuiper gets it. Man calls everyone off. Comes out of nowhere to get it. And Zanussi sends it out. Looked like Man might try to do a little too much there. I know she wanted to get that one, but just put a little too much mustard on that one. Smokes up 21-19.
Man again taking risks, but that one actually did pay off for the Mountaineers. Oh no, it didn't, sorry. I'm mistaken.
And another missed serve by Cambrian. That's 3 in the past 10 points or so. And that hasn't been a problem for them all match. Seem to be playing well, serving the ball well. This Preserver sends this one over. Tight. Mufo sends it out. Very tight towards the net there. Kuiper to Balichowski. Saved by Webb. Passed up by Conroy. That one's deep. Preserver gets it up, and Kuiper lays out for it. Same with Kinsley Child. They just cannot get the ball up there. Great effort by this Mountaineer team, and you see how bad they want to end it here.
Yeah, like we said before, Kyle, we definitely do not want to go into that 5th and final set, as we have a timeout here. As teams trying to regroup. Mohawk up 22-20 here, folks. Trying to close out the Cambrian Golden Shield. Coach Matt Snar trying to rally the troops and closing this hopefully last set for the Mountaineers.
Like we were talking about, 3 points away from either Mohawk winning this match or 5 points away from Cambrian coming back winning this set, and it's a brand new game, first one to 15. So you see how big these next few points are for both teams here at the D-Bark. Just so you know, in about half an hour time from the completion of this game, we have a great matchup between the #1 team in the OCAA, the Mohawk Men's Mountaineers team, taking on the Cambrian Golden Shield. So always exciting volleyball watching the Mountaineers play here at the D-Bark. We're back underway here. Kendra Mufo back to serve. Balichowski tight to the net. Man goes up, crushes that one. Webb gets it up. Conroy sends it to Kring. Free ball over. Asaf. This is where they need to capitalize. To Balichowski. Just crushes that one. You see how much the net's moving. Pounds the ball over the tape. Mohawk is up 23-20.
Like you just said there, Kyle, needing to capitalize there early, or not early, late, and they do just that.
Here's Man back to serve. Gets it over. Tight. Mufo saves it. That one is out. So close to that back line. She couldn't get that one down at all. And Yvonne Mann, the crowd comes to life a bit as she is serving for the match. Mann sends this one over and deep. Conroy can't get it up well. Mufo and Webb, free ball sent over. What a spot. There's Mann to Kirsten, sends it deep and wide. What a spot there when Cambrian sent that ball over just to put it tight to the net. Coach Matt Schnauer calls the 4th and final timeout for both teams in this 4th set. And what a great match it's been so far. Back and forth volleyball. First set, Mohawk won 25-22, and pretty back and forth set. Mohawk was leading most of the way, but a few rallies here and there. And then Cambrian came out in the second set and just absolutely dominating the Mountaineers team. And then the third set, Mohawk did the exact same to them. Everything seemed to be going right in that third set for the Mountaineers. Now in the 4th set, it's 24-21 for Mohawk. They are receiving the serve for match point, so they have 3 chances to end the match here while receiving the serve. So a lot can go wrong. We've seen Cambrian very inconsistent with their serves so far. You would hate to see it end on a missed serve. But for Mohawk, this is your perfect chance to get a soft, to pass it up. Perfect set by either Kuiper or Mann. And, you know, that's just what you want to do here as we're underway. Amanda Kring serves this one. Not a great pass. Kuiper saves it. Zanussi comes up, crushes that one. Webb calls everyone off, saves it. Conroy sends it over the block. Asaf. Man to Balichowski off the block. And Balichowski tries to send it over. A huge block by Jillian Valier. That is clutch right there. Team leader in blocks and comes up at a huge moment there for the Golden Shield.
It's becoming a close game again.
Kring serves it over. And an ace for Kring. No timeouts left either, so Schnarr coming out to talk to his team. Amanda Kring has brought this game. Mohawk leads 24-23. Kring serves it deep and through the hands of a soft. Wow. 24-24. This
All
fourth
knotted up
set
here, Kyle.
is knotted up. The tides have turned. Here's Kring again. Serves this one deep. Passed up by Asaf. Man, back row Zanussi. Gets it over. Passed up by Kring.
It's a critical point here, Kyle.
Sends it up. What a play by Conroy to save it. Man, back to Zanussi. Blocked. This one's tight to the net. Kirsten gets out-jousted, but they're going to call net on the Golden Shield. Wow.
Cambrian players frustrated with that call there, but luckily in the favor of the Mountaineers there.
Here's Zanussi serving this one deep, and Kring, my bad, Catherine Webb touches that one. Looks like it was floating out. Oh, what a tough way to end that match. But the Mountaineers win the fourth set by a score of 26-24 and win the game by a score of 3-1. And you just see the potential for this Cambrian team. You saw them fight back against the Mountaineers, one of the better teams in the OCAA, and great to see them come out on top. Because what a match we saw from the Mountaineers. They played well. Cambrian played well as well, so we'll see how well they can do towards farther end of the season. And the men here taking the court.
Yeah, Cambrian definitely not underdogs there, Kyle. They're very close, seem to not have a few bounces go their way, but let's see if they can rally back in their next game against Redeemer.
Take a look at some highlights from this match overall. You see Kirsten just dominating today. Powerful at the net, and there's Kuiper with that roll shot. That was one of my favorite shots of the game, just rolls it over everyone.
Yeah, that great duo acting up again. Not only man with Kuiper, but with Bałachowski as well, as we get set for the men to take the court here.
And you see that last swing by Man, and it looks like we're going to send it over to Ryla Weir.
Here with Kirsten Bałachowski, and that was a really tight game. How do you feel about the overall game itself?
Cambrian definitely came out strong, but this is our home gym, so we came to fight, and we came together as a team and fought back. So we just, everything we need to fix, we stuck to our game plan and just came out and we won that. So.
Great. There was a lot of times where Mohawk was having some hard times and also having some good times. Is it hard to stay focused through the game?
It's definitely hard to stay together and stay focused and just calm down and focus on what we need to do, what we need to get done. But our team came back from that. We got a pep talk from our coach and stuff, so that definitely helped, and we pushed through that this time. So the highs were better than the lows this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And how do you feel about going into your game tomorrow?
This definitely showed us what we need to work on for tomorrow. But I definitely think we're ready. We're pumped up and ready to go for Boreal.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here today at the D-Bark for now. In about 29 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll have more OCAA men's volleyball action. So for myself, for everyone in the truck, for Josh Whitaker, for Ryla Weir, we'll see you in about 20 minutes.